Fired up today. Absolutely. Opie and Anthony on your radio dial. Let's say hi to Greg in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Greg, what's going on?
Hey, I just heard your cut about Grey and Kluck. I heard those idiots talking about you guys the first they went live. Their show sucks, man.
I don't even care if they suck. I don't care if they're good. But, you know, if you're going to say that you're an edgy show and you're an honest show, then why don't you just tell the truth? That you like the show, you wanted to work at Grand Rapids, it didn't work, it's unfortunate for everybody, but we're going to move in another direction. Instead of taking all sorts of shots at us when we're long gone.
I mean, I hope people in Michigan understand how embarrassing that was, that your morning show guy. I stay out of these radio things. I'm just a guest because I might be in Grand Rapids and need to do Cluck and Grey. But to watch that phoniness, because I heard the clips. If this was in the hood, this is what happened to that guy. He has to give his lunch money to Opie every day now for the rest of his life.
Nice.
Unless he's transfers from this school. He has to pick what they say, a new route. If he walked home on the main route, he has to go 10 miles out of his way to get to school now because Opie just took him in the bathroom. I'm telling you. Took him in the bathroom, smacked him in his face when nobody was looking because he wasn't playing games. Grey, this is what he did. He said, almost like if a magician gave away the tricks, he goes, dude, you know it's radio? You know what I'm doing?
Really?
Of course he does. Of course he knows what he's doing. See how much bravery I have now because of Grey's nonsense? I'm a bully. I was shutting my big mouth until I heard this guy let everybody out. Why shouldn't I get some lunch money now? Mm-hmm. There's no fear to this guy. If he called me and go, what's with this guy? I'll go, shh. You shush him now. He should be effectively finished right now.
Yeah, that should have done it.
No credibility. That has no credibility now.
You know what he was talking like? Also a program director. He wasn't talking like a morning show host talking to another morning show host.
Why would he do that?
He's talking like a program director talking to air talent. That's what was his take on the whole thing.
And they did the same thing in Buffalo. I think we've educated a lot of people about radio in general. Program directors, we don't acknowledge. They all suck.
No.
Program directors are guys that failed at doing radio shows.
They wanted to be on the air. At some point, every PD was on the air. They had their show. It failed miserably, and they ended up being a program director.
There's not
talking to air personalities and vicariously living through them.
There's not one program director we listen to or acknowledge or respect in this business to the point they don't even give us a program director anymore. They finally got it. They're like, these guys don't acknowledge program directors.
We loved you.
Yeah, they all suck.
We went to Buffalo to try to figure out. Did you?
Did you really?
Did you have a nice time?
You know how many program directors we slapped about the face over the years? And they're like, I thought I told you not to do that. And then you did, and then you went down the hall and you did that. Yeah, we did. What are you going to do about it?
Then he went to...
I don't know. I'll have to talk to the GM and see what we're going to do now. Because now you're not going to listen to me, and I don't know what to do because when I was in Des Moines, Iowa, the local morning show, they listened to every word I said. But these Opie and Anthony characters, they don't listen. What am I going to do now?
In the book of arguing. Mm-hmm. That was written in the year one. Page 1 was, you don't start asking me a line of cross-examinations so I can lead to my own demise in arguments. So how long you been doing it? 20 years. Continue.
Yeah.
So what's your mom's name?
That wasn't
you. What are you, stupid? Shut up! You're not going to talk your way out of this beating.
The guy thought I've never been in an argument or something before. Are you kidding me? We've taken on every single effing radio guy out there. Every single one of them.
Then when he started seeing the emails from fans going, dude, you're not clucking and you're not graying.
Right.
Dude, we're behind you. And he tried to go, well, what about the beer? It was too late. It's called the punk test, my friend. You failed that. Punk test is I do two things to you that I find out that you are a punk before I actually make my move on you.
Right.
I bump into you, and then I knock your milk in your lap. And then by the time I go, give me your money, and you go, I don't want to, I go, shut your face, because I already pushed you and knocked your milk in your lap. Now do you want me to punch you in your eye? Give me your money. and he said, "All right, you got me." He gave up the money.
Yep.
Then he tried to defend himself in front of his friends because you knew somebody broke it. Why would he play that beating on the air?
And there's a reason, like...
Why would he do that?
Did they... Wait, Joe, Michigan. Joe.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, fellas, they played that entire interview on the air. It was fantastic.
They were in way over their heads. Topes.
Fantastic.
Good luck.
They never pushed your show. I pushed it more than they did.
Look, I'm not
I've been
going to...
listening to you guys for years on XM. It's been fabulous.
Look, but I'm not going to sit here and go, it's their fault. It just didn't work in Grand Rapids. Whatever. But move on and do the right thing, and don't trash us after we're off the air. That's a pussy way out, man.
Yep.
And there's a reason why these guys are stuck in one market for their entire careers, because they listen to the corporate douches. They listen to program directors.
One of them is a program director. Ugh.
And they all sit there and they're jealous because they see, shows like ours getting very, very successful. The formula is really easy. You go on the air and you don't listen to any of these corporate assholes.
That was embarrassing. I'm almost mad at him because it would have been better for him to go F you, Opie, and then call you or email you or something do something that you couldn't prove that he actually said sorry. Just something. Send a pigeon with a note.
Yeah, as soon as
a self-destructive message to say, hey, look, you know what this is, man, nothing personal. But on the air, you were supposed to go, what?
Yeah.
We're the new kid in town. And then, fake it. He couldn't even fake it.
No. And none of these guys are successful after we leave these markets.
We were off the air for 3 weeks over there?
I guess.
How come I just saw it yesterday?
Because Fareed left us out of the loop. We assumed we were still broadcasting to Grand Rapids. This is what this effing business has become.
That Fareed is a worm. He's a worm.
He told the whole company.
Have we really been off 3 weeks?
Apparently these guys were on 3 weeks.
Anthony plays it different than me. I actually pay attention to this stuff, and I'm not taking a shot at Anthony. I thought we were still on.
Yeah.
And if I thought we were still on, wow, were they pulling the wool over our eyes?
Yeah, I read a news article yesterday how these guys were, going to be swooping in and being local.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, we're off in that market? We've been off for 3 weeks over there?
Yeah.
Joe Pesci from Goodfellas.
And then Pothead Dude was Pothead Dude was the smartest guy during that whole phone call, just laughing because he knew he was in over his head. I bet you. Well, Sam said as soon as we hung up, then they go off on there.
That's the brave way to do it.
Too late. It's too late, man.
Screw yourselves.
There's no redemption for that one.
Fareed.
No redemption.